Welcome back, guys. It's Alon here, and I'm reporting to you from the Gold Coast, Australia. It's hasn't been the most amazing day, and we've concluded another week here in our portfolio. It looks like this new thing that etoro has posted has changed its opinion of our portfolio, so we now have a diverse range of holdings, potentially indicating a well-balanced approach to investment. It's like a compliment. Very nice. And it looks like we also got a new copier just an hour or two before I made this. So welcome on board. Welcome to the journey. So we've done what we've wanted to this month, which has been quite nice, guys. So this month we've actually lowered our risk score. Obviously we're holding a lot more cash. I'm going to build on this a little bit in a second, but essentially what I've noticed is, especially with the riskier assets in our portfolio, typically when they explode up and everyone's buying them, it becomes really, really volatile, and they tend to drop off, and we tend to have a bad month afterwards. So as the portfolio grows, as more of my friends and family invest, and we get new people to join the journey, I really just want to stay on track to my goal, which is 20 to 40% in a year. And I really don't want to lose sight of that, or overreach and sort of get punished with a bad month. The volatility is not good. What I learned at the start of the year was, losses hurt much more than gains. So it's like that story. If you have $100 and you lose 50% of your portfolio, you now need to gain 100% of that $50 to get back to 100. So losses are actually really, really powerful, and they need to be avoided. So this year we're about probably halfway to our goal. I do personally think that this year we could potentially see better than 40%, because it should be a really good year from what I'm predicting, with cryptocurrency and a bit more of those other aggressive options that we have choices to. There might be opportunities that might not typically be available in a normal year, because we got the Bitcoin halving coming up next month and so forth. I have sort of been holding off a little bit. So with the portfolio, I'm sitting on about half cash at the moment, and we're going to be reinvesting almost all of this in the next week, going into the new month for the rebalance. It's been an interesting month. So this month I've done something that I haven't done before. I have succeeded in my goal of not having a negative month. We've lowered our risk score from what typically would be a 5, and our risk score might have honestly gone higher if I hadn't have done this. But what's interesting is the stuff that I've sold are technically a little bit higher, probably at the moment. Not a huge amount. We would have experienced a lot of volatility, but crypto and I'll give you an example. MicroStrategy. So one of our best holdings that we used to hold. Let me open it up here. So this is MicroStrategy. We actually bought MicroStrategy a little while ago. It was at around 330. So it was looks like 5 months ago, something like that. We did extremely well. We actually sold around this price, around 1300, somewhere around here. It was really exploding upwards, guys, and it just doesn't make sense. I really like this company, don't get me wrong, but it just wasn't making sense, and I started doing something that I hadn't done before, which was to really start to take profits from my winners. And that's something that I did, and the stock continued to soar. So I'm not really crying over spilled milk here, but I'm still sort of happy with my decision of taking profits. I've learned this lesson in the past, that you can't really lose money taking profits, and we're on track with our targets and things are good, but I feel like at the moment this just doesn't make sense to buy into. It'd probably be better to buy Bitcoin, but then again, Bitcoin's an all-time highs. But it's going to be an interesting year. We're gonna we're going to probably ease slowly back into cryptos. We might be increasing my position in Algorand. I personally do like this. I view the cryptocurrency space obviously as a very risky sort of area, but it has a lot of potential to grow this year, historically speaking. And in that industry, which typically isn't based too much on fundamentals, I do believe that Algorand has really, really good technology, really good fundamentals, really good potential to be high growth this year. So I might be upping it from the small percentage it was before. And I'm also not wanting to hold NVIDIA anymore. I sold out of that. But we're going to reassess. When I have a little bit more time over the weekend, I might want to be posting a video just about the strategy, especially for the people that are new. I don't think I've talked about the strategy for a long time. And what I mean by that is the 4 different components and what we're doing over here to essentially try and succeed in beating the market, which is not something easy to do. And this is a unique strategy where our goal is to build wealth, do a growth portfolio, not a dividend portfolio. You may get a little bit of dividends, but it's here to outperform over the long term as growth and also protect us in the downturns. So I'm going to post a little bit more about that. And we're looking on track for this year. For everyone that's joining, welcome. I'm going to keep doing these weekly recaps, and I'm going to try do a little bit more for you guys in the future, especially as we keep growing and we're approaching 2 years here. I'm very very proud of what I'm building here, and may we all have luck on our journey, to financial freedom, and may we all grow and learn together. If you guys have any recommendations, any things you really like, any suggestions about the strategy, I'd love for you guys to chip in and hear what you have to say. And I'll catch you guys all next time. Thanks for your support.